Awesome. I love it when it's that easy.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to your YouTube. It should pop up for me. Yep, there you are.
Are you ready for the people in the map, John? So you just want to wait till you can see it. Bambi, Alchemist, Ghosty, Dylan. It's Kazure and X Flames. Who am I waiting on? The hell?
He's an old man, Strawberry. Give him time. What do you mean?
Why?
Oof.
Oh, that's lame. Okay, great.
For this, by the way, Strawberry, I didn't get a very good look at it when I was looking here, but Dylan has said on the Lijiang specifically, because they know that we're really good on it, they like perfected their speed boost into TP.
Yeah, no, if y'all choose Lijiang, because y'all get to choose the map.
Oh no, we're not. We're not.
I was about to
We're
say,
choosing
if y'all
Ilya.
choose Lijiang, I will murder all of you. There is
No,
no
we're
way in
not.
hell y'all choose Lijiang.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're not. We're not that. We're not that stupid. Yeah, yeah, we're doing Busan because well, Butt-wise is bad at Busan, and I'd assume they bring Butt in if Bambi does poorly. So,
Well, this is the first map, so.
yeah, I know. I'm saying he's not 5 Busan. Yeah, yeah.
That's so great.
Well, good thing I'm. It's a good thing I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, I will. We should talk to. My brain is terrible. We should talk about lineups for like the maps that we obviously are going to want to pick and that we think they'll pick, right? Because then we'll know for sure what we want to run. Because I was curious what Koth map you were going to do, but it's neither here nor there. We will not be picking Lijiang, or I will. I don't know what I'll do. I will beat both of you. I mean, yeah, I've also heard the same thing, Houdini, that Dylan has like worked specifically on like from spawn to the window, like on all of the Lijiang like maps,
Yep.
to make sure that they get there
I feel
first.
it too. I think we're very. I think we're usually pretty perfect too. But I can sometimes feel it when he's filming them. Like, oh,
But see, the issue
look
with a
how fast.
team like this is if you get beaten and it's going to be hard to do that, like that's it. And tier 3, like a lot of teams aren't going to be able to come back from this first fight, and we don't want to give them that advantage. We don't want to risk it. Sorry, I had to rewatch it. I I don't know what they did that whole fucking fight. Like Bulky was inside
I,
of them, and that was clearly not communicated because the rest of the team backed up.
Sidomia got pinned by Ryan, so they had to use immortality immediately. So the rest of them sat there.
Sai's not in. Oh, Diva. Sorry, I thought you said Sky.
No, guy doesn't play Diva. Plays he plays Sigma.
He plays Sim. Yeah, yeah.
Well, no, well when Sky is playing tank, he plays Sigma.
I know it's also very new that Ghosty's been playing DPS, because normally, obviously, Psycho would, or they're Junk One Trick, so I don't know, like, how much of Ghosty we're gonna see next time. They normally play off-tank.
If they're smart, they'd run him more, because he did really well. I mean, if not, we know what to do, but...
They're not doing anything. This is what I'm telling you. Like, if you get boxed out on the first one, like, bad teams won't be able to get in. And right now, Nova looks like a bad team. I've never seen them look that bad. Oh, they went behind them. Yeah, this is a classic.
I don't know why they're running both of them with the Blink Skyripper, and I also don't know if why they're not running that either.
They're just getting dunked on.
They are. Also, I don't know if any of you guys saw that, but they TP chattered.
Yeah, that's what Dylan was telling me after, as we were talking about it, and he was like, "Why the fuck didn't they play Sky?" Like, and he doesn't like Sky and doesn't think he's so good, but he's their sim player. Like, why would you not play Sky on?
Sky is basically like Al Rich and their Dylan, so
yeah,
you play him almost like no matter what.
Yeah, this is gross.
And I know he's in. I know that he's on the bench, so I don't know why.
Yeah.
Whatever plan that they had clearly didn't do anything, and then they didn't have a backup plan.
Yeah.
I think.
He told you what? Yes.
And yet Bear is John Junkrat.
Yeah, I mean, we need to be able to adapt. I mean, that's what happened in y'all's game, you know? Like, I mean, and to be fair, I don't know how much of a plan we had going into it anyway, but like, you know, but like, they adapted, you know? Like, they lost the first two maps, and, I mean, obviously, part of their, you know, adapting was putting butt in, but like, they adapted, and they switched the tempo, and we just never recovered. And it's not necessarily like having like a plan B in terms of comp, you know, it's just like figuring out the problem in the moment, and being able to adapt, you know. Okay, well, I mean, there wasn't much to say about that one. This is the only thing I'm worried about with this watching this game, of course, is that they got rolled. But I'm hoping that there's some actual like good fights.
I can confirm that the rest of the maps moving forward are slightly better to look at, including next round.
That's good.
There's something I want to point out here that Nova does, that either they execute it poorly, I think, but the idea still fucking worked, and I know we can do better than how they did it, and that's May. I don't think Smurfs at first did very well responding to the May.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck? What the fuck was the BAP doing?
I've seen them do that before, actually, where they just kind of put the immortality field so far up.
Yeah.
I mean, just on paper, I know the strat, but other than that, yeah.
So, it was the wall.
Yeah.
Like, Yeah, so they split them, and the BAP had to, jump over the wall, which Bambi died instantly. And the BAP, like, not only overshot him more, like, after the fact, but also because, he jumped too far over the wall. He, like, jumped into the enemy, and then it was just a hot mess from there.
You should have made like an alt angle to start that phase too. To get the wall off and then came in.
Okay, that's a terrible wall.
He should have killed that Baptiste and Stony now.
Okay. Really? How did that not die?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're about to find out. I don't think he was in. I don't think he was in the last of the window, but he was definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely close enough.
Okay, Dylan. He could absolutely hit that. No, he's trying to kill the tire, which is fair. Okay. Yeah. I mean, Bear was smart about it. He threw it behind cover and came back out. They also popped Immort for it, like, way too early. And/or weren't in it, you know?
Bit of both.
Oh, let me make a note about that. Hang on. I forgot I should be taking notes. I said I'm taking a note real quick. That's something to be aware of, is that they're very willing to be aggressive, if they have any sort of opening. Like, even if, they're down a person, right? Like, I don't even know if he died. Bambi fucking came in through the wall, right? Take a look at that. But you're right, Houdini, the wall's definitely fucking with them, for sure.
I think there's the presence of May overall, too, because I can tell Bambi's still looking for it, but the rest of the team still, like, looks to go.
Well, yeah, like, there's a clear disconnect with how fast everyone's going through. Well, we're talking about it right now. They're struggling with Maywall.
The team just, wait.
Why didn't you say something? I thought you were ready. Well, I started it again. You didn't say anything. Oh my lord. I mean, I just started the fight. The fight just started, alright? So, like, it's fortunate that I backed it up. Wonderful. Bambi went through, not all of them made it through at the same time, so, like, the timing was kind of a little off on getting through choke together, right? And not getting walled. Bambi does die. Fantastic. That's what I wanted to know. Okay, so what I was mentioning is Bambi fed, but then their Rhine fed too, right? What I think is interesting is even though they're running Junk May, they still come in. So what I wanted to know is that they're willing to be aggressive and try to, like, you know, and the fight's technically even right now. But would I personally walk into a Junk May without a shield? Probably not. Very tentatively, but they come in like pretty solid, right? And Nova just backs up. Nova's like, well, I don't want to fight them without a shield, and like lets them through choke. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, because like the May started that fight with Wall. You know what? I don't know why I speculate. Alright, so get the wall, get about half in. Runs die. Oh no, I'm scared. I have wall. But I'm running because I don't have cooldowns. Okay, so they have wall. Absolutely 100% if Nova's like, fuck this, we have Rhine, I'm the main tank now. We still have Diva, you know, who should be doing tank things, not in the back. Y'all just hold choke there. There's no way they get in. There's no way. Like, their Diva's not gonna eat everything. Hey, first of all, Dylan comes in first. Obviously the Junk's already in. But Dylan comes in first. He should be dead right now. If they're actually pressuring choke, he's dead, and that's for sure a fight win. So, they're gonna be willing to take space like this, which is an important note, right? Because technically, they're even, right? So they're wanting to salvage this push. But they are still at a disadvantage just because of, like, how they are on the map, right? So that's something that y'all can use against them. Nova just gave that to them for free. Nice. No. I back it up a little bit. Okay. I want to watch Lucio. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, something else that we've seen so far with BAP and now Lucio, and we'll see if it continues on in other maps, is their supports are very, very conscientious of their front line to the point that it's getting them killed. Well, it's not even necessarily, like, it's kind of like our supports, right? You know how I always bitch at, like, Kirby and whoever because, you know, yes, because they play, you can play with the team and not be inside of your main tank's ass. There's a difference. So this is the same issue. Like, the reason why, it's the same thing like before, whenever, you know, like, their BAP kind of fucked up and, like, you know, was too far in, essentially. They're playing so close to them because they're just doing, like, classic frontline brawl, right? Especially with Butt. You know, they're putting so many resources into him that they're just, that's the only thing they're focused on.
I'll do that in the...
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly, what's...
J-Rod Shatter got about 4, I believe.
Yeah,
So,
how the fuck did... Yeah, hang on.
Because what happened is...
I forgot.
One, they only killed the Lucio during the entire time.
Yeah.
And you see this in King's Row later too. Smurfs went behind cover for a solid minute, and then came around and ulted and used their window and went fast and aggressive.
Yeah, they all took a moment. They're healing. They have time. They waited for Lucio. McCree's walking back. They ult. Bambi comes in and feeds. But we don't punish Bambi.
Yeah, they don't necessarily like disengage. Really, well, they do, but they like we're not.
It's a soft group, you know. Like
yeah, they're still there. You can push them.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah. So, like, and this is what I was telling Houdini today during our VOD. Like, you guys gotta take opportunities to be aggressive, you know? You have to realize these moments. Like, look at their fucking team right now, you know? Like, it's fucked, and they still have literally every person, right? Like, their diva's out of mech, and a couple of them are low. You know what? That's fine. That's fair. When they're, like, right here, and you know that they're down 2 people right now... You push that shit. They're pussies.
Yeah, Nova's.
Yeah, so if that's you guys push that. You guys say, look, like, definitely take the time to heal for a second, right? Like, max, you know, and I mean, it depends. Like, if y'all are still engaged, you know, and, like, you guys are down, but they're also down, and it's almost OT, like, that could be, like, worth it to push. But because both teams essentially, you know, like, are already disengaged, take the second or 2 breather, like, start, like, walking forward to meet them, you know, while you're healing up, because y'all can walk and talk, right? And then, you know, the moment that y'all fucking hit that, like, y'all just push into them, you know, like, that way, like, the moment you're healed, you just speed onto them really fast. And then you destroy them. And especially in OT. OT is such a great time to just get, like, really aggressive. You know, or come at them from different angles or something. Because, like, they have to touch point. Which means they can't devote as much energy to actually dealing with you or protecting their backline. Because they have to touch.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Nova just kind of Nova just go.
Nova just rolled over. That's what happened.
Smurf rolled over. Nova got destroyed. Yeah. Yeah, Nova's not giving them respect. No, actually, no. Sorry, I'll rephrase that. They're giving them too much respect.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. They do this entire scrim. They give Smurf way too much.
They look
respect.
nervous.
They do.
You gotta play with confidence. Yeah.
Yeah, Smurfs doesn't scare me.
Yeah, like, you know, don't play like idiots, but don't play like bitches. Just find the balance.
I'm neither an idiot nor a bitch. I'll be okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put it here, and the fight's surely not gonna move. God damn it. I hate that they went this way. Why? Oof. Okay, so... Yeah, they beat it and they high nooned and windowed, didn't they?
Yeah, it was a high noon window.
Yeah.
one point at the fact that nobody uses 4 dollars when they lose this.
Yeah.
I know it. Yeah, I know.
I mean, yeah, they used a lot of ults, but I mean, it just made it okay that SBS also used a lot of ults, you know?
Yeah, they used 3. They used McCree, Baptiste, and Lucio.
And, like, I don't know. They shouldn't die to that.
Well,
especially with Freeze out. Like,
you know what I think the play was? I think J-Rod wanted because they knew like the Freeze might have not gotten everyone, and again.
Yeah, like it wasn't gonna get McCree.
J-Rod, I think, tried to shatter.
He did shatter.
Dylan. Yeah, I know, but like he wanted to shatter Dylan to cancel it.
That's fair. Yeah, and then Sky didn't eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. He got the shatter off.
Shatter was good.
Well, no. Okay, sorry. So they freeze, right? And they freeze, and then we counter with B, and then they instantly throw up window, and Dylan high noons in the back. The freeze isn't touching Dylan, so he's fine. And he's high nooning through the window. So J-Rod, seeing this, goes to shatter, and he gets the shatter off, but as he's like, it was such a close window. Like, Dylan gets the high noon off, and then instantly after is shattered. So, I mean, all they have to do there is D.Va just needs to eat it. Like, when his Rhine drops shield. But, you know. Yeah. Anyway. Like 2 or 3, yeah. Like, it was over at that point. They just wiped them. So, I mean, because they can't push into the shatter after that, because, like, 3 of them just insta-died. And then they won. So, I mean, the important thing on that fight is just, you know, they're willing to counter-ult. Right? Like, they're willing to throw their ults in. Now, that's something that maybe y'all could, because, yes. So if they have this is important, ult management. Yeah, write that down. If they have a lot of ults, and this kind of goes into what we're talking about also, Houdini, you know, playing up on payload maps. It doesn't have to always be a spawn camp, right? I just want y'all to play ahead of payload. But like playing up, right, on maps, especially if you guys are down an ult advantage or you're about even or whatever, if you just pop one, you know, just throw it away. Just spook them.
Or make yourself look like a threat, so they are forced to do it.
Yeah. I mean, like, because most teams at this level and whatever, I mean, that's what happened with them. You know, like, they're gonna hear an ult or see an ult, and you know, I mean, it's typically a good call, like, if you can pull it off, to like try to counter that with your own. You know, so I mean, if they're trigger happy and they start doing that, and they're dropping like 3 or 4 to win a fight, and y'all just drop 1 because you're smart about it, you know, y'all can come back and hit them harder the next time. Especially if, you know, if you're in a situation, right, where, you're in a situation where, like, for instance, you just need 1 more fight to win. Like, Nova situation, you know? Like, they came into that fight with a lot of ults. If they had just used 1 and SBS, you know, used 3 or 4, then they come back this fight with all of their ults, they wipe, and then it's 99 and they just win.
Yep.
Yeah. They used... Yeah, and they bomb, they get ghosty, but we end up shattering?
Maybe shatters, yeah.
Yeah, we tire, they use that. We block the bomb. Yeah, Smurf started with tire. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing, and I get it was for tire, right? But you realistically still should be aggressive. And I have no idea. Right, but I have no idea. Yeah, but I don't. But I still have no idea why Nova like backed up. Like the bomb is theirs, first of all, and they
Because
had
of
beat
Tyre.
tired.
Yeah, but you have to think about it in the moment, Houdini. Like
Okay, but
in the
didn't
moment,
Tyre go
you're
off?
not all thinking, "Oh, we're gonna beat drop." Like you're thinking, "Oh my god, what's gonna fucking happen? I need to move. I need to shoot it. I need to get away." And then the beat drop comes out, and you're like, "Oh my god, is it gonna hit me?" And then it does, and then you've already moved back, so you have to move back forward towards your team. Like
I don't know. I don't know where the tire goes, but I'm pretty sure it goes off, and they still had beat on them.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. Okay, so Ghosty's in a bad spot. Again, I don't know how much Ghosty's gonna play DPS. But this is super greedy. This is a greedy like position for Tyre when like this is the enemy spawn, right? This is arrogant. Like, if your team's not paying attention, this works. If you guys pay a little bit of attention, this does not work. So, but yeah, we shatter. They just die. This is the thing with Dylan, too.
He's fan hammers. He does. He fucking annoys the hell out of me, man.
Yeah. My plan's gonna work this time.
What's your plan?
No. No. That was our mistake the first time.
It really was. No, I'm in agreement. No.
No.
No,
I mean,
but
it wasn't, I didn't have a lot of time. It's not that we aren't gonna sit on Dylan, but
the problem with our last game is that we had 4 people on Dylan and Psycho and left me and Kirby or me and Thorn out to dust.
well, I didn't tell y'all to put 4 people on the man.
I'm aware, but I'm aware, and that's why I yelled at everyone to stop doing it, because we're wondering why we're losing every fight. Probably because it's a 3v4 on point.
Yeah.
It's a 2v4 on point, because no one's helping me or Kirby.
So
Kirby can't keep me alive.
So what I'm thinking this time around is, I mean, this is how it was supposed to be. It like the numbers are the same. They're just slightly put in different areas. What?
Not really. It's just clean up.
No. If I had anything, I mean, I don't think you need to write. I don't know what you're writing, but I don't think you need to write like specifically what happened every fight. I think that you just need to jot down like overarching concepts. Okay, so okay, you know what I'm gonna say? Let's keep watching this and just analyzing what we see, and then when I stop the stream, we'll talk about what I want to do, just in case. Because other people on my team happen to know my or on your enemy team happen to know my thing, so just in case. I just thought about it. Anyway,
Just ban them, lol.
Yeah, regardless, Houdini, with the previous plan and the current plan, you should have always had like 4 people, well, including yourself, with you. So they were just dumb. I did not endorse that.
Oh, I know.
Let me... Okay. That's good. It gives me time to smoke. That's what I was trying to do during that one fight. I was like, I'm just gonna take a quick hit, because they're definitely going to play here, and they completely played somewhere else. E6. Okay.
Guys talk about smoking or doing anything. I just automatically shake my head just a little bit. I judge you all the time. What do you mean?
So, Houdini, have you looked at their, like, best and worst maps?
Smurfs?
Yeah.
No, not yet. Smurfs wasn't on my list.
Okay.
Yeah. This is all the maps are picked by Nova.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I just assumed they'd pick King's Row. I don't know why any Brawl team wouldn't, if they're confident in their Brawl. May Farah. I mean, May Farah should win this. Yeah, I mean, like, they're very even, you know? Yeah, I think Lucio is the right call if you're gonna run heavy Brawl. So they can make quick rotations like this and meet them early. And the thing about what they're doing right now that's actually pretty smart, and they can get away with it because of speed especially, is what normally happens, right, when an enemy team has Pharah. Like, we all group up here. And so we're just kind of sitting in one spot, and they can take this space on point, whereas they moved up really aggressive early on, to kind of, like, force the enemy team to stay here, right, in this area. And it means, like, their team can still have space to spread out, including their hit scan, right? So now their hit scan can kind of, you know, stand anywhere around here and do hit scan things, rather than standing in the back, right, and having to, like, look up at him.
I also wanted to just quickly ask, well, not ask, but tell you guys to closely pay attention to Dylan map 2 and 3, like where he is specifically.
Mm-hmm.
This is that conflict again where they're just up the main tank's ass at all times.
Yeah, like, you see the BAP dying there, like, that shouldn't be happening. They play very, very tight, you know? Interesting. I gotta give them 2 ticks. Yeah. Good job, Alchemist.
Yeah, we are a little behind.
I mean, he had to touch. That's what sucks, you know?
I know what they were trying to do there. They wanted to get regrouped and
so BAP died?
they left.
Yeah, their BAP died. They knew they weren't gonna win the fight down, you know, their main healer. So they just... Yeah, so they just sped out to, like, you know, try to wait and then come back in, and, you know, then the enemy team ulted.
And then, you know, Alchemist completely ignores Skyrip, and Skyrip gets like 3 or 4 of his barrage.
Yeah. Which I get. I mean, like, because he had to contest. I mean, a better D.Va would turn around and catch it.
I was gonna say, for me, for a D.Va, I would go to point and look at Sky as I go. Because he's a threat. So.
Well, it's a tier 3 D.Va.
Huh, thanks for the compliment.
I don't know, I spent so long just watching that D.Va fight.
Yeah,
I just saw him up there. I was like, how do they do it?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that too through the wall. I don't think Sky was, I don't think Sai would agree with you on that one.
There's no way they win this, right? They win this? What the fuck? Alright. I'm backing it up. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch this one.
Look, I'll tell you one thing, Sky would have fucking fed with his ult. That's one thing.
He shields, yeah. Oof, okay. Okay, he's just feeding. Awesome.
That's per usual.
Yep.
That's actually
dead,
catch it
right?
this time.
Okay, both tanks die. Alright. That's fine. They got hit with a lot of ults. It happens. Okay.
Yep.
Well,
They have to use Shatter Barrage.
SBS initiated with window first. And then they bombed and shattered whenever Bambi turned to shield.
Yeah, but the Shatter was terrible because the Shatter came after the bomb got locked. So, yeah, they had Immortal which kept them alive, but the damage would have been great.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean that
Yes.
Yes, Nova shattered. SBS windowed. Nova bombed, and then when Bambi, and then shattered, and shattered into bomb. So that's something we could do against them. Because technically it did work, right? We did get the shatter off, or they got the shatter off.
Execution was terrible.
Yeah, they just didn't.
The concept of shatter bomb is the shatter gets rid of the shield when the bomb goes off. So, did they do it? Yes. Did they combo it? No, they didn't. They use it individually.
Okay. Regardless, I think we're missing the point, and that I don't give a fuck about whether or not Nova was good or what they did, unless it helps us. So, yeah, the concept's fine. Like, I think the important thing to note there is that Bambi did turn all the way around, and he turned all the way around, like, way too early, Like, that's why he got shattered. So that's something that, we'll see if he does that more. Maybe that's a habit or something. And then, yeah, so both tanks just kind of died. To be fair, they got hit with a lot of shit, so I understand that. Ghosty, and again, this kind of goes back to what I was talking about on Lijiang. Whenever, again, if they think that a fight's winnable, they're A, not afraid to put ults into it, right? B, not afraid to be aggressive and keep pushing. Like, even though they're on the back foot here, this is why they win this fight. Even whenever they're on the back foot and all of these fucking ults are going off and they're losing, like, they just lost their tanks. Like, even just watching Ghosty, Ghosty just, like, kept backing up, right, and regrouping, but was still pumping out damage with the window, Like, Ghosty got 2 picks that way, one killing the fucking, Pharah that was in front of his face, or her face, but, and then B, like, when the window was still up, just hucking damage through it as they tried to aggress. So that's something that y'all have to be careful for, right, whenever y'all do get picks. like push and get aggressive, but obviously don't feed, right? Because they're still laying down damage and trying to swing that fight. And if they manage to even the odds, then they're going to pull out the win. Yeah. They're gonna push back. So, you know, especially if they have Junkrat, right, or just high damage people, like push and apply the pressure. Just don't throw your bodies onto them. He fucking flashed his Junkrat. Oh, it's so fucking great. Okay, Dylan's not doing anything this fight. Okay, you got the Mercy. Why are you fanning? I got onto him the other day and I was doing a VOD with him. Stop fanning, Dylan, honey. Oh my god. That was embarrassing. I told him that the other day, we were doing a VOD, and he's like, during his coughing fits, because he's had COVID, like, he just holds the fan button, and I'm like, I don't know, man, you did it the entire map.
You're scared, basically.
Okay, this is fine. Yeah. Speed, which is good. Shooting. Probably would have been on heal, you know? Baby flames. Okay, their Lucio mechanics are bad.
It's not heal. Yeah.
Like, I'm more concerned about, like... I mean, he's inside of their team. Like, literally, Ryan could just hit him twice, and he's dead, you know? Okay, great. So yeah, Nova fed. Okay, so SBS has 4 ults here. I'm interested to see how they use them. They like to initiate with Tire. They like to initiate with like Tire or Bomb, you know, the big booms.
Give all a little bit of shatter later. And window.
Yeah.
Which we don't.
They initiate with window a lot. There's the bomb initiation. Push the main. Yep. Okay. Oh, but they die. Okay. Yeah. So, well, yes. And then followed up with high noon. Nova's May gets caught out, but while they're dealing with her in the back line, um, yeah. So like most of the team kind of stays back to peel off May and like secure that kill. But Ryan and Bap stay up forward and keep trying to push. So there's a difference in communication there. They realize there's no way in hell they're winning that fight, so they run. That Diva's an easy kill. Good. Yeah. They're very split right now, too. Tell me that Nova gets this. Yeah. They have to invest so much. Wow. Kill the BAP! May? Did you hear the soldier say thank you because of May? Yeah.
These shatter, they fell off of the tiger.
That's big. Just talking about the freeze bomb after that. Okay. Nova uses all of their ults. Okay.
rotations are interesting.
They're not always off angles that the enemy's taking, but this is what I do think is key to beating them is diverting their attention away from the front line, you know? Like the reason why that McCree is able to get the flash fan there is because, you know, they just kind of let him do it. Like they're all focused forward, right? They don't recognize the threats like immediately. And then after they obviously murdered him, and it was fine. But being able to pull their focus away, I think, is really important. And their rotation was pretty clean. How? What? Okay, so Smurfs are down 1 right now. Okay, now we're even. Who dies? We got a Mac. And then Sky's gone. Yeah. The Sky ran instead of coming back. Wow. That was a stupid time to tire, too. Like, that was so dumb, you know? I would never, ever tire when I'm 2 down, unless I have to. What? Oh my god, he just walks off the map.
See you later, Kipper.
Oh my god.
He's having a blast over there.
Okay, well they just fucking... Hmm. Wow, they used a shit ton of ults to take that. Yeah.
Yeah, they use everything but high noon, yeah.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter.
Nowhere to see nines that. They got a pick that they don't touch.
To confirm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're gonna open the 133 loot boxes for our berries.
I have no idea what you just said to me.
You're gonna open the loot box 133 loot boxes, or you just gonna sit there?
Oh, no. I don't need any more. I have like over 100k coins. Like I don't need any more. Mm-hmm.
I can too, but I still open my stuff because
I used to do that, and then I just stopped for like, yeah, I just stopped for like a few days, and I had so many, and now it's just accumulated, and
you should have an unboxing stream.
no, I don't have the patience for that.
Yep.
I'm not gonna comment. The fuck took them so long? Okay. Dylan, why are you there?
Oh, Dylan was run fast then.
Yeah, I don't know how they didn't kill him, honestly.
This guy was the only one shooting at him.
Okay, yeah, like you watch this. The fuck was that window? Okay, so like their fucking BAP is so concerned about healing, right? Their Rhine right now that they had to throw Immort down for themselves, and they know they're low, and they're still getting shot at, but they don't move. They're like tunneling really, really bad. What the fuck was Sky thinking?
His best.
What the fuck was that?
His best.
Oh no, my weed. Bad things have happened, guys.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, that was atrocious.
I told you guys, no, I never played like shit. I mean it. They played like shit. Also, I kind of wanted to ask, who the fuck is the Junkrat Nova? I don't think I've ever seen that name before.
Indica Sativa.
I have no idea. Nice. Would have been glad to have been there to see it.
Please kill Cloud. Thank you. Jesus.
I feel like almost every fight between both these teams is just a fuck festival, is what this is.
Yeah, yeah, it's super scrappy. I think that's the thing with Smurfs, like, they're not afraid to get aggressive, but they're still gonna make mistakes. So if you guys can...
a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, if you guys can capitalize on that while, you know, making less mistakes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so like watch their diva this fight. Think about like the different angles that Nova's like taking on them and how that like leads up to, you know, what they're focusing on. Because like they jump on Dylan, and their diva's too late to respond. And then he's trying to deal with the Pharah, but then he starts getting shot in the side by Junkrat. Like he's just having to turn everywhere. Same thing with like their Rhine, you know. He's having to like turn a lot because they're taking different angles on them. Their team's bad, so it's not working. But they are still getting value with it, you know? Wow. That's terrible.
Wait until you see next. Wait until you see the next run.
What the fuck? Like, what was Nova doing?
I really honestly think they just didn't prepare for Smurfs at all.
I don't know. I mean...
Or, I don't know.
Yeah,
True.
like, that's why I said it's good that you guys got your bad night, like, out of the way. That's the issue with being number one.
I think you can still be number one, but the fact that they went undefeated is more.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, when you're number one, and specifically when you're undefeated, like, you never have to learn from your mistakes. Like, SBS came back so strong because they from however long into the season, you know, like towards the end of the season, every game they fought mattered because they'd already lost so many. So, like, they had to work for it, you know? They had to learn from their mistakes right fucking then and there, or they were just, like, done. Can I stop stream?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.